Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I'll be doing my summer forecast for this year for the UK for 2021. So let's begin. So if we look back to my spring forecast, what was a bit wrong, especially the technical terms, the CT and the temperatures, they were they were wrong. Um, I said March will be the detail of it. Um, the detail of the spring was quite like the story of it. um, the story of it was nearly spot on. Uh, but the temperature of it was um, so so I said March will go be still more wintry. It was wintry and it was quite cold, especially like towards the end as well, like quite cold. But the CT came above average. I think it was 1 degree above. I can't remember, but it was warmer. And I said it was going to be um, average. The CT would be average. I was expecting it to be a bit warm and cold, so it would balance everything out. Overall, it was above average. And then I said, uh, April will be a lot more mixed, like April showers, but those April showers were snow showers instead of rain. But I did say that it could, um, I can't have it. Um, let's go. Um, it will be mixed. So 1 minute it be snowing, the next minute it be sunshine, and then it could rain, thunder. We did get some thunder downpours in April uh, in some areas, um, and we did get the rain. We did get the mixed weather, um, and I said it will be slightly above average, and what we got was a lot cold. Um, so again, the temperature again was different, because it was more wintry showers than rainy showers. And I think I'll go in for slightly above um, rainfall, or average to slightly above rainfall for both March and April. I thought March will go be average or overall average temperatures, average rainfall, and they're completely different. Um, and then again with April, I think April was it was really dry and sunny. Um, it was cold as well. So again, it was a bit wrong. Um, and then May, I predicted that it would go be slightly above, but temperatures it was still below average. But that was because April was so cold. I think it was coldest one in like 70 odd years or something like that. And because it has to do a lot to warm up. Um, so it's one of the reasons why May was still under average of because of April being so cold. That May will be cold, and overall the spring was going to be cold. Um, but I thought it would go, warm up. Each month would go get warmer. April was the coldest one out of all three, and I thought March would be. You expect March to be colder than April, May, warmer and warmer, and then we get up to July, and it gets for our highest point. So end of July and August is normally our highest point where you are expected to get like up to 30 degrees, especially down south. 25 degrees around here, 21 in some local areas around the coastline because um, it's quite funny because like the areas what during the winter um, what are normally warm like the coast are there then uh, one of the coolest areas because the sea is a lot more cooler in spring and summer than it is in the winter. The sea temperature is quite warm during autumn, and that's why we get a lot of stormy weather. Um, and in winter, well, it would be cold. I won't go in it. It would still be a shock to the system, uh, but it's actually one of the warmest times of the year. So, and you look back at my spring forecast, I do mention a bit of the summer. Um, so let's get into that. So my spring forecast goes all the way to the 21st of June. We're in June right now. This video was meant to be released yesterday, but because of some family problem, like people unwell in my family, um, I can't. I had to stop the video and look after whoever was um, so I had to stop recording and everything, and it's a little late because um, it was starting to get late when I was free, um, and I just finished work. So yeah, so the rest of June, I think it's gonna be continue to be very nice, sunny, like it is now. If you can hear in the background some buzzing noise, that buzzing noise is the fan, and it's currently 24 degrees in my bedroom. This is where I record stuff, so it's a bit warm. Um, and the lights from the big light on my lamp does not help at all of keeping things cool. It keeps it a bit warmer. So getting back to the forecast, I think beginning so the rest of June's probably going to be dry and sunny and um, pleasantly warm, not too hot. We might get hot. I think this weekend it could get hot down south. So the warm probably in June is normally during like Cornwall, draw the south uh, Cornwall all across London. That areas are normally going to be the warmest um, and the driest areas, especially in the south east, Norfolk and Suffolk areas. They normally are the driest part of the United Kingdom, and also be the warmest areas as well. Uh, there will be some showers now and again, um, and some of them may be thundery. Um, so I think June will be a hot or a warm month. So I'm expecting the city to be slightly above average with below average rainfall. Going into July, I think the first half of July will probably continue with the dry and sunny spells with a risk of thundery showers, uh, pockets of rain here and there now and again during the weeks. Um, So I think it will continue to stay warm. With and the second half of July, especially towards the end of July, this is now going into the 6 week school holidays for the United Kingdom, um, of Great Britain, and is it going to be a nice is it going to be a nice 6 week holidays in the UK where a lot of us are more likely to do staycations due to the pandemic. Um, to be honest, I think it's gonna be hot, but 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 thundery. I think we when you during the during the morning and around lunchtime, it will probably be nice. And when it comes to the weekend, it clouds might come and start to rain, and then we'll probably get thundery showers. So when you want that barbecue um, during the night time, then you might have to during the night. Uh, Sadly, it might not be a barbecue summer, or it could be thundery later on at night, and you might just be able to have that barbecue. So going towards the end of July, it's probably going to get a lot wetter, a bit cooler as well. So July is probably going to be an average temperature month, and I think the rainfall will probably be balanced out because the first couple of weeks will be dry and the first last couple of weeks will be wet, and therefore everything will probably be balanced out. Average temperature CT will be close to average, either below. It could be either slightly below, slightly above. That's what I class as average temperatures for the CT. Going into August, I think we will get very hot and volatile, and those risks of thundery downpours will increase, and we'll probably see a lot of flash flooding throughout August. So August always tends to be our wettest month, one of our wettest months of the year, and more likely to see more flash flooding in August, because normally June, the spring's normally quite a dry and warm period in a way, and the beginning of summer is normally warm and dry, and because it being a lot dry, a lot of the rain when it falls onto the ground, the drains will soon fill up very quickly, and then you get flooding. Um, so yeah, I think it's got to be. So I think August the temperatures will be above average. The CT will be 1 degree or above average, and I think the rainfall will be above average. So everything will be above average because of the thundery downpour and heavy bursts of rain. Yes, normally when it rains in the summer, it normally cools things up, but because there's a lot of heat and energy that creates thunderstorms. So I think August we're probably going to see a lot of thunderstorms. So be aware if you're a dog owner like me, uh, and some of my neighbours as well. Yeah, until we get to September, and that's where the first couple of weeks of September are probably going to be back to more drier conditions, but probably be cool and drier. Um, And so yeah, so and that is my summer forecast for this year. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.